بسم الله الحمد لله والصلاة والسلام على سيدنا رسول الله وعلى آله وصحبه ومن والاه وبعد. فقال الإمام النووي رحمه الله تعالى: وعن سعد بن أبي وقاص رضي الله عنه في حديثه الطويل الذي قدمناه في أول الكتاب في باب النية أن رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم قال له: وإنك لن تنفق نفقة تبتغي بها وجه الله إلا أجرت بها حتى ما تجعل في امرأتك. متفق عليه. This is hadith number 292 in the chapter on the virtue of spending on one's dependents, on one's family. And this is actually a segment of a larger hadith. Imam al-Nawawi says this is related from Sa'ad ibn Abi Waqqas radiallahu anhu, found in the more lengthy hadith mentioned in the beginning of the book in the chapter on intention, which is the very first chapter of Riyad al-Salihin. And in that long hadith, the Messenger of Allah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said to Sa'ad ibn Abi Waqqas, "You will be rewarded for whatever you spend for the pleasure of Allah, even for the morsel which you place in your wife's mouth." The morsel, the bite of food. And there's a couple of points here. This could be literal or figurative. If you literally take the bite and put it in your wife's mouth, you get the reward. Or if you provide the food that she then prepares, it's the same thing, you get the reward, provided, as the Prophet ﷺ said, تَبْتَغِي بِهَا وَجْهَ اللَّهِ. You seek thereby the countenance of Allah. You seek the essence of Allah. You seek the pleasure of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. This is really important though, because we get into the routine. We go get groceries. Khalas. You don't think of niyyah when getting groceries all the time. It takes some presence. So this is why it's important that we niyyah in even the so-called things that we do. There's one of the ulama of Hadramaut, of Tarim, Habib Sa'ad, coincidentally, he has a book called Kitab al-Niyat, the Book of Intentions. He passed away a few years ago. The book was translated. It's a really lovely book where he lists all sorts of different daily things that we may do in our life and list out all the different intentions one can have when doing them. So it's informative because you learn the different intentions you could have doing a specific action, but it also teaches you to cultivate intention like you would develop a mission statement. You know, every company has a mission statement. So he's teaching you how to have a kind of niyyah mission statement when you go get groceries. Intend to use the food to have strength for ta'ah, for obedience. To spend on my family for the sake of Allah. To be thankful for what Allah Ta'ala has provided for me. To eat from the halal. All of these things separately. And when you have the intention of all of them, it compounds the reward that you get. Otherwise, we just get into the routine, and the routine it's mubah. Go buy food that's halal. The act of buying and selling, there's a contract there, but we get into the routine, and this is why they say that ibadah, if you take away the ba, worship, taking away the ba equals aada, which means habit. So the ibadah potential of spending on one's family often becomes aada, custom and habit. So we have to put the ba back into it so that there's reward, inshaAllah ta'ala. Walhamdulillahi rabbil alameen.